Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, today's video is going to be a bit different. Instead of the usual content, I want to share a deep reflection about something that's shaping our future. As future engineers, developers, and innovators, I recently watched 3 videos. One about the evolution of GPUs, another about intelligent driving vehicles, and the last one asking the big question: is the metaverse the future or just hype? And honestly, after watching them, I had a lot of thoughts about where the world is heading. So today, I'm sharing my own take on how GPUs are transforming everything around us, from AI to autonomous cars to digital twins to the metaverse. Let's get into it. So, from simple to insanely powerful, wild when you think about it. So, let's start with GPUs. In the first video, we saw the story of GPU development, basically how they evolved from something simple, meant for rendering graphics in video games, into this insanely powerful engine that now drives artificial intelligence. And honestly, it's wild when you think about it. GPUs used to be just pang gaming lang, diba? If you wanted to play GTA or Valorant or any heavy game, we needed a strong GPU. That was it. Graphics, frames per second, that's all we cared about. But now, GPUs became the brains behind the future. Instead of just rendering pixels, they're now used to train AI models like ChatGPT, power autonomous cars, build smart cities, simulate physics, and even create digital twins like virtual versions of factories or entire worlds. Digital twins, NVIDIA basically went from gaming company to future of the world company. And that's the first thing that hit me. Technology can evolve in ways we never expect. What we think is small today can become essential tomorrow. So, take the video also discussed how GPUs became the the factory of technology for AI. Why? Because GPUs can process thousands of tasks in parallel. Imagine solving one math problem versus solving 1,000 at the same time. That's the difference between CPUs and GPUs. And now, AI systems rely heavily on GPUs. Look at ChatGPT, Tesla's FSD, facial recognition, medical diagnosis systems, everything uses GPUs. And that made me think. As future engineers, we're entering a world where AI is not a side tool. It's the main tool. The engineers of the future must understand AI, must understand data, must understand GPU, and must understand how machines learn. It's no longer optional. It's the new literacy. Now, the second video was about AI in intelligent driving and autonomous vehicles, and this part honestly amazed me. The video showed how cars can now detect pedestrians, read traffic lights, predict road behavior, make decisions faster than humans. But here's the amazing part. These cars don't just rely on sensors. They rely on GPUs inside the car to process all data. Every second, an autonomous vehicle processes information from cameras, radar, LID, LIDAR, GPS, mapping data. And all of that is being computed by GPUs at lightning speed. What hit me here is this. The car of the future is not a vehicle. It's a computer with wheels. And with NVIDIA's drive platform, Tesla's FSD, and companies like Waymo, Baidu, and others working non-stop, we are actually stepping into a world where self-driving cars will be normal. As future engineers, we might be the people who design the software, the sensor, the data pipelines, or even the simulation environments that train these cars. Which brings me to the next point. Ah. So the next point is, in the third video, the big question was, is the metaverse the future or is it hype? And honestly, some parts definitely sound like hype, like living full-time in a VR world, but some parts very real, especially digital twins. Digital twins are virtual replicas of real-world objects, machines, or environments. NVIDIA showed how entire factories can be simulated first in the digital world before building them in real life. That's not hype. That's happening now. So, cities are building digital twins to simulate traffic. Hospitals use digital twins of organs. Engineers simulate robots before manufacturing them. And again, all powered by GPUs. The metaverse becomes powerful not because of VR headsets, but because of GPUs that can simulate reality in real time. So, here's where I want to get real. After watching all the videos, I realized something. We are the generation that will build the future, not just witness it. AI, autonomous vehicles, virtual worlds, robotics, smart cities, all of that will require millions of new engineers, and that includes us. But here's the twist. The future will not reward people who resist technology. It will reward those who understand it and use it creatively. So I ask myself, and you too, what kind of engineer will we be? Will we be the type who fears AI replacing us? Or the type who learns AI and becomes irreplaceable? Will we be the type who watches autonomous cars pass us by? Or the type who designs them? Will we be the type who only uses the metaverse for games? Or the type who builds the virtual worlds companies depend on? The videos reminded me that the world is evolving faster than ever. And GPUs, funny enough, became the engine behind all of this. So, to wrap up this reflection, GPUs started as pang-gaming, but now they accelerate the future. AI is not slowing down. Autonomous vehicles are already here. Digital twins are becoming essential. The metaverse is slowly taking shape, not in the VR sense, but in the industrial simulation, real-world sense. And we, future engineers, have a choice. We can either adapt or be left behind. But honestly, I choose to adapt. I choose to learn. I choose to be part of the generation that builds the world, not fears it. And that's what I learned from the 3 videos. If you learned something too, or if you just enjoy this reflection, feel free to like, share, or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and here's to building the future together. Bye-bye.